Why should people give money to this?
Um, I feel like a reason people should support this is because it's a perspective that we don't see in film quite often. We don't see the side of depression when it comes to acceptance. It shows some things in ways that we haven't seen. Usually, when we see somebody depressed in film, they're sad. We don't see, like, the fact of the matter is when somebody decides to do it, quite often there's a big mood swing. Like, they go from sad all the time to all of a sudden this person is happy and content with life and everything's cool. And it's all because they know what's going to happen now versus living with that. And it's the way I decided to go with my story. My character, the opening shot, is him going through that decision making, and then everything after that is like, oh, this sounds like a regular conversation that anybody would have. But when you realize the context of the things, that there's certain signs, he's giving away things, he's calling people to tell them that he loves them, and it's kind of his way of saying goodbye, and it's something that we don't see quite often. And I think it would be a good tool to educate people. With my grandmother told me that this person who lived next to her office, that was me, who lived next to her office, one day came knocking on the door and offered to give away some stuff. And she didn't think anything of it, said she didn't need it. And then a few weeks later, he ended up taking his life. And she didn't tell me this until after we had a table read, and she was there listening to the story and I think it really opens up the eyes of people who don't realize that depression is more than just I'm sad at this moment. You know, it can be a life-changing thing. People can make rash decisions, and there's always hope at the end of the tunnel.